All right, June, thank you for taking the time to join us today and talk about your experience on joining the 100K Accelerator that you joined, I think, a couple weeks ago at this point, or I guess finished a couple weeks ago. You want to tell everybody where you're from, tell them your first and last name, just in case they want to send referrals over to you.
That sounds good. Thank you very much. June Carew. I'm with Remax Assured, and I do the Central Florida area. I do both buyers and sellers, mostly buyers or sellers, and I primarily am working with pre-foreclosures, people that are in
Okay.
trouble. That is a niche I've had in the past. I have been in it since 2001, so I went through all of that before, and I like helping the people get out of the mess they're in. And I have a lot of contacts, both with lawyers and title companies that help me out with those. So if you have anybody that's down in this area, I've been in all of Central Florida. Um,
Fantastic.
I, I didn't just market there. I actually lived in 7 different places. So I
Awesome.
do have a good idea of where somebody's looking.
Yeah,
And the
you know the
whole thing
market.
is, yeah,
You
and
know
the
the
whole thing
market.
is listen to what people are looking for. Listen to them, you
Yeah.
know. Don't judge them, just listen, and that's what I like to do.
Awesome. Fantastic. So if you're looking for a referral partner in Central Florida, reach out to June. I'll have her link to her Facebook Messenger and likely her email down below. All right, June. So just a couple questions here for our portion of the video, just so
Mhm.
everybody knows what you've gone through. I obviously sent you the questions beforehand, but want to make sure that everybody can obviously get an idea of what we're able to do and help with. So, what was one of the problems in your business you were trying to solve for prior to joining our 4 week 100K accelerator?
Well, the biggest issue I think is technology today. Maybe the young people, that's not an issue. Yes, I do Facebook, I do LinkedIn, I do Twitter, but the verbiage is a big thing. You
Yeah.
can't say too much, you can't say too little. Messaging works out great, and that's what you guys kind of have a handle on. What should you say? How fast should you say it? Shoot it over, keep it simple, keep it short, but enough information so they get back to you. And I
Hmm.
think that's a big takeaway for me. And that was a big issue for me.
Yeah. So the scripts helped quite a bit then, being able to
Big
utilize
time.
those scripts. Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Fantastic. And then the follow up question to that is, why did you choose to join our 100K accelerator over maybe any program you were specifically looking at the time?
Well, number one, my lender introduced it, and I've known him for quite a while,
Hmm.
and I figured if he's vouching for it, and then I read up on it, you have a different take than other places because as a realtor, everybody knows we're asked all the time, and we're flooded with join this, join that. Yeah, yeah.
Give me your money. Yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we have to be very careful. And um, I was impressed with your responses. And everybody, no matter what problems we had, you got right back to us.
Yeah.
And that you don't always find.
Well, that's a secret. I think I love solving problems too much, maybe to a fault where I am a super problem solver. But yeah, I absolutely enjoy that. Awesome. Well, thank your lender again whenever you get the chance to thank him.
Yes,
Um,
Kevin Peugeot. Yes,
he's awesome dude too.
isn't he?
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, he's so cool. So as a result of implementing the actions from our 100K Accelerator program, what have been some of the outcomes that you've gotten so far, and how's it affected your business in the last, I guess, probably 5 or 6 weeks since you joined the first week?
Yeah, I've got basically I've gotten buyers, and I've been
Hmm.
able to link them over with Kevin.
Hmm.
So that works. I've got 3 or 4 different buyers that I've been able to reach. Buyers right now are kind of standing still, but if you have the right lender, and they'll move forward. It
Yeah,
just takes a bit.
yeah.
Sellers, they have to understand that they're not going to get their wish list.
It's changing. It has
Sorry, it's
changed. It's not
changing. Yeah,
changing. Yeah,
back to reality. It's not as good
yeah,
as it used to be, but it's back. I've been here so a long time. It's
yeah,
not back. It'll never go back to where it was, but it will. It's kind of stabilized, and
yeah,
buyers have a chance now to be able to actually put in an offer,
yeah,
but they have to be pre-approved.
yeah.
That's
Well, I think that's the beauty of what we do, right? Like we help the lenders connect with some of their current agents and then obviously grow their database of agents. And then we help our agents grow their database of buyers and sellers, right? And so I think that's the
Right,
beauty of what we're doing. Everybody's actually being served versus one person feeling like they're, offering more than the other. So that's awesome that
right,
you and Kevin are building that type of relationship together. That's
right.
wonderful. Awesome. And then as far as like using the scripts, right? So the way we utilize our scripts obviously are quite different than most people. I think just the timing and how we have these conversations. How has that affected your conversations moving forward with either buyers, mostly buyers you're saying right now, at this current point versus what you were doing beforehand?
Oh, 100% different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In what way?
100%. Yeah. Um, I get responses. It's quick and easy. And sometimes when you post certain things, actually you got me so that be, I'll do something on camera. I'm not a big one for camera,
Yeah.
but you guys, pushed it, and it's it works. I mean,
Yeah.
people do want to see us. They do want to know who you are. You don't
Yeah.
have to have it long. You don't have, and that's what the beauty of what you taught too was keep it short. Just
Yes.
a few lines. That's all people need to come back
Yeah. They just
and
want to talk to you
more
and want you to
yeah,
serve. And so how
yeah,
can you get that person to see you to make sure you can serve them? Awesome. Awesome. That's why I love the scripts that we do. Everybody's like, "There's no way this works." We're like, "No, it works. Trust.
yeah.
Just
It
do
does.
it."
Yes, yeah. It's been a
Okay.
pleasure working with you all. Yeah,
Awesome. And then the last question: if there was an agent or loan officer, right? Because you're an agent, and then Kevin's your loan officer. What would you tell somebody who's maybe on the fence about joining our program, either as an agent or as a loan officer?
you've got nothing to lose.
Hmm.
If you're not getting response from your text messages, or you don't know the scripts, the nice short, or you don't like to get in the camera, or you're taking too much of camera time, because people shut down.
Yeah.
If you won't keep it short and sweet, they shut down. And you guys have kind of pushed that point so that it's understandable.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, no, I think some people, whenever we tell them about this program, they think it's too good to be true. Like, who's going to get on a 4 week or 6 week accelerator and give all this information for free? Or like, this is what we've been doing for years. We just kind of been in the shadows, and when I
Yeah.
started this company, we've done it for free. So I enjoy that, and I'm glad that we can provide value. And I think we provide more value than a lot of programs that probably charge a lot more than we do. I'm not going to call
Oh,
any out.
I've been on a few, yes.
just
As
just
I'm
say that.
sure all the agents out there have. So, you
Wonderful.
guys keep it real. So,
Yes.
there's no
100%.
fluff, there's no extra things that you're really not going to use.
Yeah.
It's simple
It,
to the point,
yeah.
what works.
Well, yeah, what works. And if you come to my calls, just be ready. I might drop a F bomb or a couple other words there, here and there, but I think it pushes people sometimes. If you don't like that,
Yeah.
don't come to my calls. It's going to be frank.
And it's not that bad. That's not that
It's,
often.
yeah, yeah,
Be-
yeah. Well, wonderful, June. I appreciate your time. Thank you for the testimonial. And I look forward to chatting with you and helping you any other way I can.
Sounds good. Thank you guys so much.
Yes, ma'am.